Hey guys, so today's another episode of Mopar News for August 2019. Today we're going to be discussing the new 2020 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat Widebody Daytona, the 2020 Hellcat Charger options, the 2020 Charger and Challenger color availability, a new package for the Hellcats, and a new package on the Ram heavy-duty models. So let's get started. So the first piece of news is about the 2020 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat Widebody Daytona. Dodge created this as a tribute to the original Charger Daytona. So the original was created in 1969 with just 501 units, with the goal to qualify for NASCAR racing. The previous limited edition 1969 Dodge Charger 500 had failed in NASCAR, and NASCAR driver Richard Petty had actually left Plymouth for Ford. So the Daytona Charger was there to get Dodge back on track. And it was also the first production car to go over 200 miles per hour, and many will remember it for its massive rear wing. As Dodge said in their press release, quote, "The new Charger Daytona 50th Anniversary Edition builds on this celebrated history by adding more performance to North America's only four-door muscle sedan," end quote. So if you know anything about Dodge Chargers, you probably know that there have been several Daytona Edition models over the years. It was first out from 2006 to 2009 in various colors and quantities, then it made its return for 2013, and then it was just a package option for 2017 through to 2019, but it wasn't actually limited edition or production. They just made however many were ordered. Obviously the car is based on the Hellcat widebody, so it will get the extra 3.5 inches of wider fender flares, and it also gets the wider rims and tires, so 20 by 11 inch rims with 305 35/20 tires, and the rest of the widebody features also that you'll see on screen. So that includes things like a Bilstein 3-mode adaptive damping suspension and electronic power steering. The suspension is improved with 32% stiffer front springs than the 2019 Hellcat, bigger sway bars, up by 2mm in the front and 3mm in the rear, and retuned shocks. And with SRT drive modes, you can select between street, sport, and track modes, or anything in between. As for other performance upgrades, the widebody also gets race cooldown, line lock, launch control, and launch assist, and you'll see those features described on screen. So the first new feature with the Daytona is obviously the limited production run, so there's going to be just 501 vehicles available, just like the 1969 Daytona. The exterior gets features to remind you of the original Charger Daytona as well. So first, the car is available in just 4 paint colors: B5 blue, pitch black, triple nickel, and white knuckle. And for 2020, the only way to get B5 blue is with the Daytona model, so it's not available on any other Charger. And you also get the Daytona rear quarter decal, deck lid, spoiler, and different color Hellcat badge. On the B5 blue, pitch black, and triple nickel, the Daytona decal, spoiler, and Hellcat badge will be white. But on the white knuckle version, the Daytona decal and spoiler are blue, while the Hellcat badge gets a bright finish. And this is different than the 2017 to 2019 Daytonas, which had the same decals, but they were in black only, and you could get that Daytona in just about any color. Moving on inside, the sedan gets some upgrades as well. The seats are your typical Daytona heated and ventilated Napa leather and Alcantara suede, finished in black with blue accent stitching, and Daytona embroidered in the back of the seat. They are also 12-way power adjustable. The blue accent stitching will continue through the center console armrest, door panels, dashboard, and on the shifter as well. The headliner is made from Dynamica suede, the instrument panel is finished in real carbon fiber, and there are light black chrome console bezels and interior accents. The flat bottom steering wheel has some of those accents as well, and that's going to be finished in suede, while the premium velour floor mats have a blue dual stitched accent border. And this particular steering wheel and floor mats are only available in this Daytona model and no other Charger. The final interior detail will be an awesome looking Hellcat and Daytona badge on the passenger side dashboard, telling you which number yours is out of 501. The wheels are also going to be a little bit different than usual, with 20 by 11 inch warp seed wheels with a satin carbon finish. And beneath those wheels are black Brembo calipers with 6 pistons in the front and 4 pistons in the rear. As for performance, the Challenger Hellcat had got a refresh with 717 horsepower, but the Charger never got the same treatment, and many were wondering when or if it would get the same horsepower bump. So the current 2019 Charger Hellcat has 707 horsepower, but finally, this Daytona is going to get that bump of 10 horsepower to 717, while also having the same amount of torque as other Hellcat models at 650 pound-feet. So that's all going to be coming from the 6.2 liter supercharged V8 Hemi engine. And apparently this bump in horsepower is from Dodge increasing the shift points to 6100 RPM in automatic mode. Right now, we don't know the pricing for any 2020 Charger or Challenger Hellcat widebody models, but in 2019, the regular body Charger started at $67,290, while the Challenger widebody option was $6,000, and then the Daytona Charger package was $3,495. So if you use that logic and add all those together, I would expect the 2020 Daytona Charger to start at least $76,785. Orders for this car will start in the fall of 2019, and the cars will start showing up in dealers in early 2020. If you do want to see the car in person, it will be shown off at the Modern Street Hemi Shootout lot in Pontiac, Michigan during the Woodward Dream Cruise this upcoming weekend on August 17th. And with regards to this Daytona, there's another quote from Tim Kuniskis, who is the global head of Alfa Romeo and head of passenger cars at Dodge, SRT, Chrysler, and Fiat. He says, quote, "The Dodge brand continues to push the boundaries of performance with the most powerful and fastest mass-produced sedan in the world, the Charger SRT Hellcat widebody. Today, with the introduction of the limited production Charger SRT Hellcat widebody Daytona, we are both recognizing the Dodge brand's performance heritage and staying true to our roots by offering high-performance, collectible vehicles that continue to defy the trends and deliver attainable performance that just can't be found anywhere else." End quote. I think it's awesome that Dodge is putting the Daytona as the top model in their lineup, and I feel that that nameplate is really getting the recognition that it deserves with this move. The second thing today is a quick bit of info that you may not have known about, but for 2020 there will be no narrow body version of the Hellcat Charger, just a wide body standard on all Hellcat models. So 2019 models are going to be the last chance to buy a narrow body Hellcat. Third up is all about the exterior colors available for the Charger and Challenger. This was announced some time ago, but I felt that it flew under the radar and not many people were aware. But there will be 13 different colors available for the Chargers, plus the B5 blue just for the Daytona as I mentioned. So those 13 colors include Tour Red, Octane Red, F8 Green, Go Mango, Indigo Blue, Pitch Black, Granite Crystal, Frostbite, Triple Nickel, Burnout Gray, White Knuckle, Cinnamon Stick, and Black Eye. So that means from last year, Maximum Steel, Destroyer Gray, Plum Crazy, and Sublime are going to be removed, while the new colors are Frostbite, Burnout Gray, Cinnamon Stick, and Black Eye, all of which sound like they'll be awesome looking on a Mopar. So overall, you've got those 13 colors, plus the one B5 blue on the Daytona. The fourth piece of news today is a little bit older, from June 2019, but it's also about another limited edition package for the 2019 Hellcat called the Octane Edition. So this is available for the rest of 2019 on any Dodge Charger Hellcat models, and it gives you a bunch of awesome features. So on the outside you'll have a black and octane red exterior, 20 by 9.5 inch low gloss black Alcoa wheels that are taken from the Charger Daytona 392, octane red 6-piston Brembos, a satin black SRT stripe with smaller octane red outer stripes, and all black badging. Inside, the cool stuff continues with black on black houndstooth cloth seats with red accent stitching and the SRT Hellcat logo, red interior stitching on the doors, dash, console, seats, armrests, steering wheel, and shifter, a black instrument panel badge, red seatbelts, gloss black accents, and a dark brushed instrument panel and console bezels. And this Octane Edition can be added to any of the 12 exterior color offerings for the Hellcat, and it's going to add a price tag of $1,495. And these Octane Editions will start arriving in the fall of 2019. This is definitely an awesome way to spice up your Hellcat from the factory at a pretty reasonable cost. And finally, there's a little bit of Ram news. So earlier, the Night Edition package was announced for some Ram 1500 models, and now it's also going to be available on the Ram Heavy Duty 2500 and 3500 models. So this Night Edition appearance package is exactly what it sounds like. Basically, it blacks out these trucks. So the exterior features include 20-inch black painted aluminum wheels, a painted black billet grille, all-terrain road tires, body-colored bumpers, door handles, and upper and lower grille surround, black headlight and taillight bezels, black badging, and front and rear ParkSense Park Assist system. Inside, you'll get a black headliner and piano black interior accents. So this will be available on crew cab or mega cab versions of the Bighorn, which is also called the Lone Star in Texas, and the Laramie trim levels. While it does sound like a very cool package, the price is quite steep, costing $2,295 US. So that's the end of this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and what did you think about all this Mopar news? And specifically, how do you guys feel about that 2020 Charger Daytona widebody? Let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to like and subscribe for all your Mopar content. Stay tuned for more Mopar news, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.